Welcome to the NSYNC bonus episode where we will be discussing the original German tracks and the UK bonus track on the debut NSYNC album. This episode is exclusive for Patreon and Spotify subscribers, so thank you all so much for your support.
Yeah.
And we hope you enjoy our track by track of these interesting tracks.
Wee, Lord Jesus. All right, so getting ready with one of the most iconic NSYNC songs. This is an NSYNC. I would say this is an NSYNC, and it's Riddle, and it's done by Pat Reintz and Vate Ren. Now, Vate had done a lot of other good songs on the album, the standard version of the album. So this has brought up a lot of questions for me. I'm serious.
I was most disappointed that I couldn't find a performance of this.
Dude.
So if there is one, someone please send it to me because I would love to see what dance routine they have for this. Because I know it's on the set list. I've seen it on the set list. So I would love a performance.
Lost tapes. It's the lost tapes. My gosh. When I said that I Need Love was the Hadaway wannabe, I was wrong. Like, boy, this is some real, this is like some real white people stuff. And I mean that in the nicest way. Like, you can be a white person. Nothing bad about being a white person. But it's just like, it's that white people music. This sounds like those like EDM, like stereotypes that people think about. You know, they're like, oh, this isn't good. When they think of like electronic dance music, I'm like, but there's so many other good songs. I would not lump Riddle in with those so many other good songs. I am so sorry. I love the boys. I've made it very obvious so far. But it's just not great. And like, I feel like the song's production is what takes it back, because these boys can sing their behinds off, their tails off, okay? Like, the song could have gone a different direction sonically, but it sounds like some dude rolling in the club and looking for the girl that turned him down after mishearing her say, "Don't touch me," as "you don't love me." And he decided to now search for her through the club. Like, oh my God, the vocals, the whole runs and the riffs do not match the energy that this brings. It's giving douchebag in the club as opposed to like, you know, they could have the lyrics are not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But like, I can only imagine how they felt when they heard this song. Like, like, can you imagine? Hey guys, we're leaving Florida. I would have been called my mom, like, I want to come home. I would have been so upset.
Yeah, this song is hilarious. It's even more intense than I Need Love. Like, it's a really intense Euro dance track.
Yes.
And I agree. It like doesn't work with the soulfulness of their voices at all.
Yeah.
Because the synths are crazy in this. And then you have them on the side like trying to keep up. Like, it sounds like they're trying to keep up with it because it's like so fast.
Yeah.
I will say the melody is also just like kind of annoying. What's the riddle of it? What's the... I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's not a nice melody.
No.
Like, I was like, would it pass the Dolly Parton test? I don't think so.
Oops.
You know? Also, Justin sings lead on this. The vocal production is also questionable. Like, Justin sounds super whiny.
Yeah.
And also, like, the unison vocals, like, there's, like, someone that's, like, kind of off. Or I don't really know what it is. Like, it's just a bit odd. Like, there's no reverb.
No.
Like, there's just, like, it feels, like, just very raw in a way. I don't know. It's very odd. The whole thing is very odd to me. The song is strange.
This is not a good one. I'm so sorry, y'all. If you like this song, I question your taste.
You're not allowed to come to the brunch.
That's right. You are.
So yeah, I will give this one a 3.
Yeah, no, I'm not. This is the lowest score I've ever given on the show. It's a fat one for me. I don't care how good they can sing.
Oh wow. I think it would have to be like completely unlistenable to be a 1. Have I ever given a 1 before? Oh yeah.
No.
All right, moving on to Best of My Life, which is by VD Torn, Tony Coutura, and K.O.B., also known as the King of Barris. I'm probably not saying that right. I apologize.
I will tell you, it had like these really cheap like keyboard sounds. And it sounds like a Boyz II Men track, but like not a good Boyz II Men track.
Yes.
It sounds like I'll make love to you with the crispy snaps. Like, you know?
Yes.
But it's just not good. Like this one, oh boy. Okay, listen. This song really sounds like something they did when they were like at Pleasure Island. Like when they first started out, doing the Germany clubs, because like if you guys have not watched the performance of them on Pleasure Island, it's on a page called Nas, like asterisk Nas, Nas, and they have a lot of the boys' older pre-debut performances, and like they had R&B grooves and like, you know, and I Need You Tonight, which I think was completely inappropriate, but aside from that, this was something that I feel like came from that era where they were doing the body rolls and the ooh babies, you know what I'm saying? Because it's unfortunate because this song could have been fleshed out a little bit more instead of sounding like it was dropped on the Boyz II Men cutting room floor, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just sounds more like the production itself, not the vocals this time. It sounds like a dudes to bros version of Boyz II Men with syncs because they were eating up the vocals, eating it up. Like, the second pre-chorus that JC takes on is like beefed up with the harmonies, and there's like the right amount of tension. It's like so good. But because it was very much like, what's the hottest thing out right now? You got a Boyz II Men's tape we can listen to? Throw it in the stereo. That's what it feels like. And although Joey's high note after the bridge was super cheesy, it's understandable because they don't really have any like serious belts in their songs, and it sounds good. And then when you hear it live, Chris actually takes the higher harmony on that. So then it sounds like almost like this weird like duet situation. But if you want to watch that live version of that performance of the song, it's on Nas's page. Shout out to NAS. So yeah, how do you feel about this one?
Definitely clearly a Boyz II Men inspired track for sure. You know, going back to the beginning, like Pooh Pearlman wanted to make the white versions of Boyz II Men. That's what the brief is for both Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. So this totally fits that brief, but in a very like faceless kind of way. Like it just clearly is a Boyz II Men inspired song. So, you know, yeah, I agree. I think JC's and Justin's vocals are good, and the execution is kind of funny because there's a lot of like growling and then just like a lot of riffs and stuff. So it's very dramatic, but again, if they're inspired by Boyz II Men, it makes sense.
Yes,
I think the chorus melody is nice, but that's kind of it. Like it's just very basic. I don't know. Like there's just nothing special about this song. So it definitely makes sense. I definitely would have also removed this from the album, like even above, you know, like I Need Love and stuff, because this one is just like not it.
Like, no.
But I don't think it's a bad song. I don't think it's a bad song. I think it's just faceless.
Yes, I agree.
So I agree. I won't give it a horrible score. Like I'll give it a 7. Like I don't think it's terrible, but it's just like there.
No, this one did what I had to do. I'll give it a 7 as well. It's just faceless, like you said. Yes, indeed.
All right. Okay.
Up next is More Than a Feeling, written by Tom Schultz and produced by Jap Egermont, and it's a cover of the 1976 hit by American rock band Boston. More Than a Feeling, if you didn't know. I'm not gonna lie to you, I heard this song in a dang commercial. That's the reason why I know it. Can
we just talk about the Boston version first, because it's actually awesome. It's a great rock song. And it has so much going on in it. But then we get this version.
Boy, I remember hearing this, man, when I was at the gym. I was on the Stairmaster. I told you this. I was on the Stairmaster. What the hell? Oh my God. This song annoyed me so much because I usually had to use 4 songs to 20 minutes. This song took me over that time because it's for the snails. It is so for the snails. It's super slow. It's
not even 4 minutes long.
Oh, it felt like it.
The last one was, though, Best of My Life was almost 5. So.
Oh my gosh, that one's for a snail for the funeral. A funeral for the snails. Not even not even a wedding. But this one's for the snails. Like I think it's just the way it just dragged on is what really made me go, oh my God. I had to stop and look at what was wrong. But yeah, I am totally side-eyeing Chris and maybe Joey because they were in groups that did like this weird barbershop acapella. They were in groups like this. So I'm thinking that the arrangement may have come from that direction. It was just so... it lacked any R&B influence. I'll just say that. Like they sounded good. Like they sounded good when they sang it acapella. There are clips on YouTube you can find. And they sound so good. But after all that processing and mixing, it sounds too pitch perfect. And I didn't like those movies either. So But shout out to JC for hitting that high note in his verse and Joey for his at the end. So we got some nice little moments. It's just those moments weren't enough to make this song as a cover good. And it doesn't sound like NSYNC. It just sounds like, hey, I got an idea. Like, that's what it sounds like. It doesn't.
It sounds like a boys choir, like a high school boys choir or a cappella group. I mean, a show choir. I don't know, whatever
show choir
you want to call it. It's definitely giving demo. Like, it really is just giving like, kind of like some of the other covers on this. Like, it feels like they were formed and they didn't have any songs written for them yet. So they just needed songs to sing and learn, just to get their blend together, just to like work on singing together and stuff. And this just feels like it was that. And then they needed another song to pad out this album because the production is not good. Like, it's very, even the way the harmonies are produced, it sounds kind of weird. Like, it's like a little tinny, but then it's like there's no reverb. I don't know. And then there's a very basic drum loop, and there's like a cowbell at some point. Like, I was like, this does not sound good. Like, they made a very, very cool rock song sound like as not cool as possible. And I don't know. Even the harmony arrangement. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the vocal production of it, but like the do, like it just sounds like high school. Like,
that's why I'm side-eyeing.
Sound professional.
That's why I'm side-eyeing Chris, because he was in an a cappella group before he got into this damn group.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, like the baseline song itself is good, so at least like melodically it's good.
But you know what kills me? They could have matched like I've been in an a cappella barbershop group in college. We matched the instrumental so that at least sounded kind of similar. Like, I'm not going to do it, but my point is, it's not what they were doing.
Yeah,
so
I got you. Yeah.
I understand what you're saying completely. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Hey. So what do you rate it?
Oh, my God. Okay. The acapella can't save it. I'll give it a 3. The acapella can't save it.
Oh, wow. Okay, no, I'll go a little higher. I'll go 5. It's not terrible. I've heard much worse. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the worst thing.
Okay, I don't want to be too mean. I was going to give it a 4. Oh
no, you can stick with the 3. Own it. It's cool.
Oh no, I am. I said I was going to give it a 4, but then I thought about how much I hated it. But not as much as I hate this next track.
Yes, the next track is "Together Again," written by T. Green and Andy Reynolds, and produced by Max Martin and Dennis Pop. I cannot believe that. Anyway,
that's cheesy.
This was released exclusively in Germany as the 5th single from the album, and it has a Christmas-themed music video. Can you believe Max Martin and Dennis Pop produced this?
No.
At least they didn't write it.
Yeah. Oh, you know what sucks? I say I don't hate the song, but boy,
I hate the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
This song is for the Snails and their funeral. Oh my God.
This one's the true one for the Snails. The other one is like they're still, I don't know.
There's hope for the other one, I guess.
Yeah.
But this one,
what's the next slowest animal? I don't know. Okay.
Oh my God. Slug? I don't know. Like, this one was the song is slow and it's so long. This is the one I skipped every time. If you feel annoyed by the way I'm singing this, viewers, imagine how I felt sitting there trying to get my pump on and my run on, and it came on. Like,
yeah, this was not a gym album, I don't think.
I try to be efficient.
Oh no, I understand.
This is something I would be lifting to, count my reps, but I wasn't. I was doing the cardio thing. It was, oh my God. But I will say, the song, although it took the wind out of my sails, once I listened to the song 25% faster, it was actually tolerable. So,
not you doing the sped up version.
I know, we just talked about this. Oh man. Whoops.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. I think it got better then. Again, the atmosphere that it created, so sad and moody. Like, the video is cute. It saves them. The baby photos and the bonding, Shout out to Chris wearing something outside of my closet. Like, I literally dress like this, like that. He's wearing a hat. I'm wearing a hat. We're all here. But the song itself needs a prayer. It needs a prayer. What about you? How do you feel?
Yeah, the melody is just so dreary. Like it's like it's almost like a lullaby. Like I think if it was written differently and it was like done with a piano or something, like it would be a lullaby. Like with those long extended notes, and it just like it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, they kind of give it a build again vocally because like you have JC giving some ad libs at the end, so like they kind of tried there.
Kind of.
I don't know. I guess shout out to Chris and Joey for both having actual verses. That's nice.
Yeah. Word.
What else do I have to say for this? I guess the intro takes forever. We don't get the first verse start until over a minute in.
What?
And the song is only 4 minutes long, so it's like, wow, you guys do not need to do that.
Oh wow.
I was trying to listen out for like any like Max Martin or Dennis Pop like signature production things, and the only thing I can really think of is maybe the drum. Like the drum is a rock drum, like it's kind of intense and stuff. That's the only connection I could try and make there. I'm just dumbfounded that those two worked on this song, but like I just don't get like why was this a single? Like how?
I guess for holidays, man, because like that video was just
I love Christmas music. I know you don't love Christmas music, but I love Christmas music, and this is a terrible Christmas song too.
It's the best one, Hush. You know what? Considering what they actually did for Christmas songs, this shouldn't even be nowhere near.
No,
near their
and watching the performances are so funny. Like we watched one together where even JC is like he's bopping to like an invisible beat because even he just wants the song to be faster. Like I do not understand who thought that song was a good idea.
Yeah, he was tweaking. I was like,
yeah.
Anyway, what score do you give it?
I'll give it a 3. Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna give it a 0.5 because that's how slow the song was.
Okay,
next.
fair. Okay, so the last song on the German album is Forever Young, and this was done by Bettina Martinelli, Jean Beauvoir, Nemo Fahrenkrog-Peterson, Frank Busch, and Jorn Uwe Fahrenkrog-Peterson.
What? Bless your heart.
Yeah.
A lot.
I don't know if I said that right, but anyway, what do you think of Forever Young? We're back to the Eurodance.
Man, that Nokia ringtone they had in the beginning, well, throughout the song, that twinkliness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if it's a new Nokia ringtone for sure, but it sounds like something that would be in a phone that's never sold in the States. It's just no, absolutely not. It's ridiculous. It sounds like Swedish Europop Max Barfin. Like the guitar sound gives me Larger Than Life / Bon Jovi. It's My Life. It was just really jarring to come to like the way I'm making this thing sound like an amalgamation of just foolishness is how the song sounded. So I will say there's a whisper ad-lib in the first verse that throws me off. I'm trying to figure out who did it. It's literally just the one time it happens. But the song kind of had potential to me a little bit. Like I like the urgency of it. It feels like they're getting ready, like a space musical kind of song. That's what it felt like a space musical, yeah, forever, forever young, forever. It felt like that. I could appreciate it. That it feels like like not potential. Intention was in the song. But again, I can only imagine these white chocolate boys being like, "What the f is this?
Yeah,
this isn't going to be a single, right?" Like, I just wonder if these guys were sitting here thinking, "Yo, we about to fuck up their careers with this one, y'all. We about to just like, there's no way that they thought this was."
Okay, to be fair, I do think this is better than I Need Love and
Absolutely.
Riddle. Yeah. So if they had to have a Eurodance moment, this is probably the better one. So I do actually think the verses are decent. Like they're kind of giving ABBA. Like it has that kind of heavy piano. It has that kind of rock influence. It's a little intense. But then the chorus, then it gets like cheesy. forever young, like it's like, oh, okay, wait, so it's like so yeah, the kind of difference between the kind of darker verses and then this like joyful
lazy
sure I was gonna say joyful chorus.
That was nicer.
I just find that a bit odd. Like I feel like if the verses were taken and then a new chorus was written that matched those verses, the song could actually be quite good.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a bit confused, I guess, by how this song was written. But yeah, not the worst thing.
Yeah.
But I would never choose to listen to it.
Oh no.
So yeah, what did I give I Need Love again? Because I will give it slightly higher than that. Let me take a look.
That's valid.
Okay, I gave I Need Love a 5, so I will give this one a 5.5. How about you?
Dang, you took my score. I was going to give it a 5.5 too because I like it a little bit more. I don't hate it.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I mean, you took my score. Like, it's okay. It's a number. Anyway, y'all. On to the next song. And that song is You Drive Me Crazy by Rookie, Berlin Eris, and Tony Couture. This was included as a bonus track on the UK version of the album and was released as a single in the UK and in a few European countries. And this single has a music video. Oh, yeah. And it features the group dressing as other artists, including the Jackson 5 and Spice Girls. And the song has a rap done by the writer Tony Couture, whose stage name is Smooth T.
All right, Smooth T.
All right.
I do enjoy this one. It does feel very British, for sure, which is probably why I like it. I could see Blue singing this, or I could see Five especially singing this, like, especially with that rap, like this could easily been a Five song.
Yeah.
And those like kind of those guitar strums, like the way this is produced and mixed, it just sounds very British to me. Like kind of like the beginning of Liberty X is Just a Little. Like that kind of production is just like, I don't know, very big there. But I do think the song is good. Like I wonder if it really was just not included in the US album purely because it's just the word crazy again.
Oh yeah, because it's actually good. It fits in the album a little bit more for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there.
Yeah.
Whew. This one is interesting. I do like the double layer of the vocals for the verses. And I like the laid back approach to the harmonies because everything else is very much like, we can sing, we're a boy group. It's very obvious. But this one's just a little bit more sexier in terms of like calmer. The approach. The calmer, yeah. And it has a little bit more of like the lyrics are interesting in terms of like the verses compared to the chorus again. Like I said, it feels sexier because of the verses, because the way Justin and JC are singing, they're talking about the feeling for needing the girl so badly. Like they feel her from the head to their spine to their toes. Like it's very like they're describing what she does to their body, but then the chorus gets into the topic of like her messing with them and being unhealthy for them. And so I think it's an interesting kind of thing where they're kind of that juxtaposition where it's like I feel so good but it's so wrong kind of thing, because obviously she's not treating them well, you can see. I do appreciate that with how laid back the song is. I like the key change after the bridge, because the bridge falls back a little bit and then comes back and we're like, ooh, this is an obvious key change moment, but I'm not mad at it. We love a key change.
Yes.
So yeah, I think overall I like the song. The guitars were interesting, and then at least that last part of the song after that dreadful whack ass rap. Oh my god, so whack. It gave the song a little subtle boost, and it increased the tension in a way where I'm like, okay, I'm not over the song yet. I can listen to this and tolerate the structure of it. Yeah.
I think it's a solid boy group song. It's just not as good as like Tearing At My Heart, I Want You Back, etc. So I can see why maybe it was left off. But I think it's a decent track, and it makes more sense in their sound as well, like where they eventually go, because it is still kind of that like R&B tinged kind of thing. So I do still find it odd it didn't make it on the US album, and I also find it even more odd that it was then released actually as a single in certain countries. Right. So yeah, just a very interesting business decision there, but I do enjoy the song for sure. What do you think of the video? I believe they came up with this concept as well.
I believe that. Them auditioning as different successful groups and then eventually just being themselves is just it's great. I mean, at this point, like, they didn't have to really try too hard They were just doing their thing, having a good time. And again, it's one of those things where you can kind of just see their personalities. I think it's funny that there's a little bit of a Pooh Perlman kind of like body double for a second, but then the rest is their manager,
That
Johnny,
might be
right?
him. That actually
That
might
might
be
be him,
Lou.
right?
Yeah, or
Oh,
Pooh.
shoot.
Sorry, Pooh.
And you have to watch our Pop 101, call him Pooh Perlman because he's Pooey. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the video. It just feels like 90s. Just it's cheap, low budget.
Yeah,
just
for sure.
Guys with a camcorder. Like it feels very much like a YouTube made music video from like when YouTube first started. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy it. Yeah, it's fun. It's silly. I appreciate Johnny's cameo. He's very in it with the acting as well.
Yes,
Mr. Johnny, right?
Mustache.
And yeah, I think all the drag and all the costumes were fun. Like them as like Guns N' Roses and stuff.
Oh my
was
God,
funny. At the rap group moment where they're in that alleyway and like the black outfits, I thought that was really funny as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I enjoyed this song. I would give it an 8.
Not bad. Okay. I too will give it a decent score. The rap took it away from me a little bit. Yeah, I'll give it like a 7.5. Isn't terrible, but
oh man,
like
if we ever review 5, you're gonna hate their songs.
No, I don't mind rapping. It sounds like this guy's voice is so like it's 5 like
the
that too.
execution. Oh, it's not like the writing. Okay.
Oh, no, I don't mind the writing.
Okay. Oh no, 5 are a little better. We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you will succumb to me.
Yes,
All right,
you will.
anyway.
Anyway, yes, that wraps up our bonus episode. Those are all the extra tracks off NSYNC's debut album. Thank you again for subscribing, and you all do have priority choice of what we do next for our episode topic. So message us, DM us on everything at CCTV Pops, and we will be back soon with another episode.
We will be. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.